Alright, now everyone of course wants to know, how do you actually make the scream sound? How do you get that guttural, gravel, whatever you want to call it, sound? The truth is that it happens, I can tell you anatomically all day long, but it's not something I can say, raise your left foot, rub your stomach, and then you'll scream. Your mind plays a huge role in it. When you hear people make voice impressions, either they try to make like a foreign language sound, or someone, tries to make fun of George Bush, or they're acting like they're, thank you, come again. When you do voices like that, that's basically the same thing you're doing when you're screaming, is you're using that part in your mind that hears how you want something to sound and gives you the capability of letting it out. Screaming's the same way. When I scream, I have to hear it in my head and then let it out. When I do my lows, I have to hear those lows in my head, then let it out. When I hear the highs, I have to hear those highs. Your mind plays a huge role in it. The one thing I can really tell you about how to get that scream sound is, well, once again, use your mind. What's actually happening is that your vocal cords are vibrating a certain way that your larynges, try to remember where they are, about right here, are actually pushing, your diaphragm's pushing air up through to your larynges. Your larynges are naturally, like my voice is now, they're like this. When you create a distortion, they go about like that. What that does is it limits the airflow, makes these little things flap, and then creates that distortion sound. So you can go, yeah, yeah, okay. Anyway, that's the best I can tell you, is you really just have to practice it. If you want more anatomical detail, please watch my video called Screaming: the Process. That is honestly the most I know anatomically of how to explain to scream. Now, I have a video, I want to say it's the Metal Screaming Tips 1, that explains going from clean to distorted. I guess I can go ahead and throw it in this video too, so you don't have to keep looking at extra videos. If all you know how to do right now is go, but you want, yeah, then it takes time. First, do that. Now, just imagine, don't tighten up if you tighten up your vocal cords too much, you're going to go, and it's going to sound horrible. In your mind, imagine that your throat is coming a little bit closer together and you're getting this distortion sound out of it. Best way I can explain it is to think of Krusty the Clown from The Simpsons. Hey kids, how you doing? Whoa! It's a similar sound to that. It's a similar, he's actually probably using the technique that I use, just without the full, instead of the he's just going, yeah. So, but it's that similar sound. So you got, and try to distort it more. You'll feel it here. Take your fingers and go, it should feel kind of clear. It's almost going to feel like as if your neck is just crystal right now, going, When you start adding the distortion, you're going to feel a little bit of a pressure, and it's almost going to feel like a spiral in your throat. Yo! Yo! And actually with that pitch, it's down here, a little bit further down. The more you change your pitch, you actually control where your larynges are in your throat. To get the perfect scream, you want to keep them a little bit below your Adam's apple. If you're a girl, it's going to be about right here is the highest you really want it to go. So try to get it close to your collarbone, just above your collarbone. Actually, when you're speaking in a deeper voice, or like, my voice, how it is now, I can actually already feel the vibrations against my fingers just right here. The further I go away from it, the less I feel the vibration. So there you go, right there. Okay, so you're going from clean to just add more grunge. Yo! Add more. Yo! Add more. Yo! 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 That's really all I can explain for how to make the actual distortion sound. That's my power exhale. I can't really explain to you how to do the inhale or how to do the vocal fry because those are not techniques that I've really dealt with a whole lot. If you want more information on vocal fry, you can get the Melissa Cross DVDs. She doesn't really tell you exactly how to do it. All she's really going to tell you is to take a pencil and do this and then make a hum. That's really all she's going to teach you. Then she's going to show, you know, hey, we got this screamer here from this band. He's going to show you how to do it. And he's going to go, yeah! So how it turns into, yeah! I still have no idea. Anyway, that's really all I know how to tell you for how to make the scream sound. It's really hard for me to try to go into more detail. Watch some of my older videos. Watch my frequently asked questions. You guys that are asking me, can I scream? I'm in puberty. I don't know if that means I can scream or not. Or I'm only 12. Can I scream? The reason I'm not answering your guys' questions is because, for one, it's already in my frequently asked questions video, and because I didn't start screaming till after puberty, so I can't speak on experience. Everything that I tell you, I speak by experience. All I can tell you is that before puberty, your larynges and everything else in your voice box is much smaller and more fragile, that even if you perfect your scream at age 12, by the time you go through puberty, your scream is going to change, just like your voice changes. So I really can't tell you. If it's dangerous, I'm not sure. Ask a doctor maybe. A lot of times when I have certain questions that worry me like that, I ask a doctor. You know, nowadays it's too fucking expensive, but I don't know, if you live in Canada, then okay, great. That's all I can tell you in this video.